All right, state the above inequality in slope-intercept form. Maybe I should have clarified. It wants it to look like this, okay? Did you know that, or? I need sunglasses. You guys are too bright. 2y is less than negative 5x plus 12 divided by 2. Nothing gets flipped. It just does that. Okay? So that's what I'm looking for. I'd say all or nothing, so everything is worth 1 mark. Would the graph of this inequality be solid or dashed? It would be a dashed boundary line because it doesn't have that equal underneath it. True or false, the point on the boundary line are part of the solution. That's false. Okay, which is dashed, whatever's on the line is not part of the solution. Which region represents a solution, above or below? Since we have, when we isolate, we have y is less than, it is below, okay? It's going to be below the boundary line. That's the true region. Reverse shading, which region would you shade? You would shade the exact opposite. You would go above, okay? If below is true and you do reverse shading, you actually shade above. The solution is the solution of this inequality is left or right. If it's less than, it's going to be to the left. Okay. Is the following statement true or false? That is actually a false statement. Negative 9 is not less than or equal to negative 12. Okay. State the inequality graphed in the diagram to the right. This one I wouldn't have expected you to know how to do. We'll do that later. So there's a way to come up with inequality, right? We figure out the slope, the y-intercept, and then all of that. I'll show you that later. Okay. Or did you try it? You try? Oh, I need 2 sunglasses now. Maybe you're too bright. 2 pairs of sunglasses. Higher shading. Okay. Then I'll do it. I don't have the key in front of me. So I know that B is 4. The slope is 2, 1, negative 2, 1. So it's really negative 2. So for the inequality, I would go like this. Y, true is below the line, the true region. So it's less than, and because it's solid, we also put equals. Okay, that's negative 2x plus 4. I'll give you a bonus of 1 if you got this right. Is it everything all right, or? Okay. Is that doable? Oh, yeah. Okay. I appreciate that. Thanks. Maybe next year. So this is your inequality. Is the graph to the right an example of regular or reverse shading? Since we're shading the solution region, it's regular shading. State the slope of a vertical line. Of a vertical line, it's undefined. It's not 0, it's undefined. Calculate the x-intercept. For this, we let this turn it to 0, so it's 3x, right? The 12 comes over subtracting. If you divide both sides by 3, x is equal to negative 4. So negative 4 is 0, or just negative 4, I'm fine with that. Okay, the y-intercept, we let this equal to 0, so it's 6x is equal to negative 12, because the 12 comes over subtracting. Divide by 6. Did I say y? Sorry, y. Y is equal to negative 2 or 0, negative 2. Okay. The 2 cases that indicate that you have to use the sine law, cosine law, it would be side, side, side. So either write it or use the letters, or side, angle, side. Those are the 2 cases that I'm looking for there. state the range. You could have used your calculators, but I wanted you to recognize that this is in vertex form. So my vertex is 4, 8, right? So you change the sign, and this is 8. So I know that, and I know that A is positive, so this thing points up, and my vertex is 4, 8. And so basically, 8 and above is the range for this, right? 8 or greater. So you can go y is greater than or equal to 8, or you could have gone 8 to infinity like that. Oops, you can't see that, my bad. Move the camera. So sorry, the vertex is 4, 8, because the negative 4 turns into positive 4. That doesn't really matter in this case, it's the 8 that matters. And since A is positive, it's pointing up, right? A is positive, and you've got this as your vertex. So this is the parabola that we're looking at. So there we go. What's the domain of this previous question? There's no word problem, so it's all real numbers or negative infinity to positive infinity. So we've got 14, yeah. I'll be dividing with positive 6 because the y, the 6y, right, stays on the left-hand side. The 12 goes over to the other side negative. Yeah, so 6 cancels out. This is negative 12 divided by 6, which is negative 2. So if you have a negative 2, you get the marks. If you got negative 2. Oh. Okay. All right. For today, you don't get it, but it's probably just a minor mistake. So this is out of 14. If you got this bonus, if you got the inequality, you can score 15 out of 14, but I'm not going to count it because I didn't show you yet. All right?